Boos come down for Irving, trying to leave that up for Griffin, a little too tall, actually hit the rim.
Okay, and you lose a score. With Robert Williams, a rim protector, guy that can run the court.
Same knee, different injury for Kemba Walker, by the way. Had the left knee procedure back in October. In 2 days on Tuesday night in Brooklyn, but we'll see how it goes as Kyrie Irving. The Nets won game 1, 104-93, and then a 130-108 victory in game 2 as Griffin on the feed from Durant. Irving with a rebound. Kyrie Irving quickly on the attack. Nobody does it better. Kyrie Irving in transition. Third of 4 games today on the NBA playoff schedule. This is the first of our Sunday night doubleheader. Clippers Mavericks coming up after us tonight. Tatum on Kyrie Irving. Thompson the rebound. Jason Tatum has 12 for Boston, and Tatum on the cut to the rim, missed the layup. He thought he was fouled. Here's Kyrie Irving for 3. Cash.
I mean, how quickly, 5-point swing, able to knock in that 3.
Kyrie's got 8. Here's Fournier now. Gets to the paint. Little runner is good. And a foul as Evan Fournier scores inside. Well, Kevin Durant scored 11 of the last 14 for the Nets. Aaron Nesmith on the floor. Peyton Pritchard gets his first run, and Grant Williams, three-pointer, comes up short.
3 there when they were down 19-4.
Yeah.
And were able to close out that first quarter.
I remember Brooklyn scored 40 in the first quarter in game 2. Set a playoff franchise record for the Nets. Young players on the floor. Pritchard the rookie. Tatum. And Tatum goes into traffic. Great defense again. Williams saves it. Pritchard at the end of the clock. No. Irving finished 4th in the NBA this year in free throw percentage. Gets to the line about 4 trips a game on average. 92%. He knocks down his 6th already. Phoenix coming back to square their series with the Lakers today at Staples. 2 days ago, Friday night in game 3. Kevin Durant gets by Parker. That is no contest right there. Kevin Durant blows right by Parker.
First thing they do is attack you off the dribble.
Oh, some nice moves by Pritchard. He cannot finish, though. Pritchard grabbed that number 11 after Kyrie Irving left. Said Kyrie was one of his favorite players, so we're going to wear his number that he wore in Boston. He misses that time. Parker with the rebound. He got the steal. He played in game 2 in the blowout game, but he has not been in the rotation. Without Robert Williams, without Kemba Walker, Brad Stevens having to go deep on his bench.
That's excellent defense that time by Grant Williams by going straight up.
Look at Pritchard. And he misses again. He hasn't been able to finish. He's been getting some looks.
For them, it's trying to get to an Eastern Conference championship and also to a championship period. So
Harden again finds Irving. Late clock here. Got to put one up. Three-pointer on its way and good. Kyrie Irving with 15 now.
You also have Blake, and you also have some guy named Kevin Durant sitting in the corner. So
it's crazy.
Who you going to leave?
Irving misses. Durant got a hand on it. Brown comes away from the pack. Brown's going to take it, and Brown cannot finish it. Griffin offensive rebound. Kyrie for 3. Was regaining possession there. Kyrie Irving will shoot the technical foul shots. Saw Jaylen Brown on the bench. Both of these teams are missing big pieces. Boston losing Brown was a major hit for them this year. Both of these teams are missing big pieces. Boston losing Brown was a major hit for them this year. Brown out with that wrist injury, wrist surgery as Kyrie little finger roll with a left hand.
Get a shot in that situation.
Boston led by 1 after 1 quarter, 34-33. And long range hit. Kyrie Irving missed a 3. Brown tried to keep it alive. Langford switches on to him. He's a good defender, but a young player. Irving flashes to the middle. Irving rises up off the window over Grant Williams. They're up 13, looking for more now. Plus 14 in this second quarter. Harden with a big second quarter. It was Irving and Durant in the first.
Take a look at the beginning of this third quarter. See if they're able to clean up some of that stuff on the defensive end.
Here's Kevin Durant. And Durant gets loose for the first shot, rattles one home, the king of the mid-range.
You know what's impressed me about Harden, too, is that they said the role couldn't be done when he was in Houston in regards to him really being a facilitator. He proved it. And same thing here, see Kyrie getting down the middle, Blake Griffin.
Round two, and then he had a little bit of a setback with the hamstring, but then was able to come back. Had said he was going to re-sign with the Celtics before he signed the 4-year deal with Brooklyn. Visit NBAtickets.com to learn more. Feels like we're making our way back to a new normal. Boston winning game 3, 125-119. Tatum went for 50. As Kyrie Irving can't get the bounce. Tatum clears it away.
Know when a team is or your player is overplaying you, you got to get back door.
Smart misses the 3. Irving with a rebound.
Marcus rattles one out.
Kemba Walker dealing with a bone bruise and knee soreness. Now, it is the same knee that he had surgery on that cost him the start of this season. However, as Kyrie gets the putback there for Brooklyn, Kemba Walker dealing with a bone bruise and knee soreness. Now, it is the same knee that he had surgery on that cost him the start of this season. However, as Kyrie gets the putback there for Brooklyn, Kemba Walker dealing with a bone bruise and knee soreness. Now, it is the same knee that he had surgery on that cost him the start of this season. However, as Kyrie gets the putback there for Brooklyn, can the Nets afford to be without Jeff Green against a team like the Bucks?
No. Just flat out, no. And I think you'll see DeAndre Jordan have more minutes.
Led by 13 at the half. And now up 100-77, 23-point advantage. Kyrie Irving makes it a 26-point lead. There will be a game 5 in this series, and that'll happen on Tuesday night. We'll have it for you. Jimmy and I will be there Tuesday night on TNT.
That's the challenge with this Boston team, not just in this series, but moving forward.
Williams on the ground, and
you know, for years it was like 6 years in a row. I think James Harden led the league in free throw attempts until this year. His are down this year because his role has changed, you know, a little bit here in Brooklyn.
Kyrie Irving made 29 field goal attempts, only missed 12 in those 2 quarters, the second and third. Irving is just sending silencer after silencer up. He's going to be a good shooter in his NBA career. Plays some good defense as well. Kyrie Irving, shifty and denied by Fournier. I beg your pardon, by Parker.
Yeah, Parker had a chance to sign a deal in Milwaukee and he didn't.
Yes,
and that right there, sometimes when you're coming off an injury, you might want to get the security first.
So the Celtics come right back. Peyton Pritchard with a long 2 makes it 127-105. Kyrie Irving 4-3. Smart the rebound.
It's Tim Hardaway Jr., Jalen Brunson. It's Dorian Finney-Smith. Those guys ultimately put the dagger in the coffin for the Clippers on their 2 losses. It's Tim Hardaway Jr., Jalen Brunson. It's Dorian Finney-Smith. Those guys ultimately put the dagger in the coffin for the Clippers on their 2 losses. It was, you know what I heard about, this was very interesting because we go back to the passing of Tommy Heinsohn and K.C. Jones, is that basketball, because it's so young of a sport, its pioneers are still around. With Dr. J, whereas football and baseball, the originators or pioneers, a lot of them are well beyond past us.